Hi, it's Brenda. I think I can honestly say that almost every house I've ever been in has had a junk drawer. However, I can also honestly say that there is not a single junk drawer in this house, apartment, box, home. We do not have a single junk drawer in this home.
Hi, welcome to my channel, My New Me, where you get to watch as I try to make sense out of the chaos that has become my life and my home. How lucky are you?
Nope. Instead, we have many junk drawers. We have 6 junk drawers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 junk drawers. No, actually, the bottom one is important stuff. That stuff should be there, so okay. We have 6 junk drawers. Junk bag, the kitty grass, really accomplishing a lot, still in the package. What do you think? Accomplishing a lot? No. She said no. It's a junk box. It's a pretty box. Very pretty box. But is now a junk box. It was once my office box, but now it is not. And here's a junk box. Here's a junk bag. That is inside another junk bag. This is another pretty box. Was a keepsake box that has gotten stuff mixed into it. Has gotten messy. So I think I need to unmessy. Pretty box, but a pretty junk box. It is a junk bin. Another junk box. Junk letter box. Another junk letter box. Pretty pen letter box. Another junk letter box. And another junk letter box. Many, many junk everythings. This was my keepsake box. It turned into a duct tape box. The duct tape outgrew it, so they got dumped somewhere else. But this is a cat. This is a little set of acrylic drawers I keep on my table. It's supposed to have things that I access often, readily accessible items in it, and necessary items. And it has a hairband and flags and some ink I've used. Over here, these aren't they pretty? These used to go up here. They'd be up there on display for me to see if they are from special people. But then some little kitty face found them, and they were constantly being knocked everywhere else. So now they're in there just for protection. And we have a tiny little dish of random screws. I don't know what they go to. We have a watch and highlighters and pens, and I guess that's it. And one random glue stick, because that's important. And all of it is kind of the same way. 2 tea lights, some lighters for power outages, nail clippers, hair clips, another random glue stick. So, yes, we have 6. We don't have a single junk drawer. We have too many junk things, but now it's time to fix that one little bit at a time. I think it's time to redo these drawers. Well, maybe after a little bit of a wash. And to help keep me motivated, I'm going to start with something pretty. I don't know why there's a random paring knife in there. It's hard telling why anything is anywhere. One moment, please. So I don't know why this clip is being so weird and jerky, but I've fought with it way too long. So I'm sorry, you folks are getting more weirdness and jerkiness from me. More than normal, anyway. For whatever reason, I had set in my head that I did not want to just show the reorganizing. I wanted to show every step of it. I wanted to show that it's not just a matter of taking this thing and placing it in that thing and everything's voila, beautiful and wonderful and perfect. But you have to wash things and you have to make room to wash things. And it seemed like every time I would go to do these drawers, the kitchen would look like this. And then I would spend a few hours washing dishes. And yes, it does take me a few hours to wash that many dishes, unfortunately. But that would be my limit for a while. No, you aren't in my way at all, okay? Don't you worry about it. But now I think I've gotten my head in the right space. Okay. Dishes are done. Here. I can't see them. So they aren't there anymore. Works for me. No more dishes. I'm using washcloths because all of our dish towels are dirty. Now we'll wash. There are 2 people who live and cook and eat in this home every day, actually.
several times a day, whether we like it or not. And since we are semi-civilized human beings and we don't eat off the floor, there will be dishes. So might as well work with it instead of letting it hold me back.
Probably don't need the clean cloth on top of the dirty dishes. Not like I don't know they're there. Okay, we'll let those dry. I'll probably dry them up and shine them up after a short intermission. And then, I don't know.
And as usual, a short kitty intermission. She has started doing something new lately. If I'm standing at my table doing something, she wants to stand up with her front paws on my chest staring at my face.
Okay. You have to go now. Yeah, you're right in the way. All the people are looking at are your side. That's all they're seeing. Just your side. Why are you staring at me? I know.
And that's what she's trying to do right now, but I'm interfering with her plans.
Do you want that one? The supervisor is being very intense, isn't she?
So what is all of this nonsense about, you ask? I'll tell you, I say. I've decided that this sorting and reorganizing needs to be more than just sorting and reorganizing.
So what I've decided I want to do is make little, like, pen beds in here so that I can put my...
And then I just stopped talking, so I'll finish for me. Many of you know that I love writing, and that I'm an ink on paper type of writer. I've mentioned in previous videos about a very dear and generous friend who has spent years collecting fountain pens. She has been purging. When she comes across a pen that she thinks I would love, or, she doesn't want to sell for whatever reason, I end up getting a wonderful package in the mail with a beautiful surprise in it. So for the past several years, my fountain pen collection has been growing. So this project is making them organized and put away, but where I can still see them and enjoy them.
Hi, what you doing? What? Did you have a nightmare? Yeah. Aww. Whisker trim. Hey, you're gonna go to whisker trim. You don't want that. What are you doing? Hi.
She randomly has nightmares and comes up to me like that when she does.
Shaky shake.
So it usually requires a half hour of cuddles and snuggles.
I get smooches.
We haven't figured out yet why she has the nightmares,
Smooches.
but I can tell by her little peeps that it was a nightmare. It usually takes me holding and rocking her for a little bit, and then a lot of attention, like this,
No, don't rub against that.
throughout the rest of the day, or at least several hours.
Hey, come down here. Let me finish this, okay? No. You don't need to instantly run right in front of where I'm doing. No.
And she lets me know when she's not done being comforted.
You can lay there. Don't knock that off that box. Are you sneaking? I don't see you. Keep your face away from there. You want a haircut? Hi. We were just playing for like 15 minutes. Yes, we were. Silly girl. Little silly girl. I need this. Can I have this thing? You have a long hair on you. Can I have this? Thank you. Here, I'll cover you up. Do tuck. No?
Eventually she wins, and I realize I'm not going to get any work done.
Okay, come on. No?
Priorities, lady.
That's it.
Keep your priorities straight.
That's it? We're done? You say hi?
Several hours later.
Sorry that your face was in my way.
Sorry for how hard this is to see.
Please forgive me.
Black fabric on a black table was probably not my wisest move.
I think this is going to be good, because I want little gaps in between them so that I'm going to put pretty material over top, and I want that to sag down in between for the pens to lay on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pens. What do you think? Will that be pretty? What do you think, little nosy girl? Will that be pretty? I think that'll be pretty.
Do you want this one?
In my defense, when I was doing the cutting and rolling, it was nice and bright in here, and I could clearly see the difference between the ripped and stained old off-black t-shirt against the black table. However, the camera had other ideas, but between unwanted interruptions and unneeded but necessary play breaks,
Really stupid of me.
I was able to finally make a very simple task far more complicated than it needed to be.
A little close to my hand with those claws. My fault. I know better than this, don't I? Yeah. Good girl. You had no claws then, did you?
There are a lot of videos on YouTube showing the real way to make these as a ring tray, but I'm putting my own very inexpert twist to it.
This is just white cardstock. I'm not really using it for firmness, because, I mean, you have the bottom of the drawer for firmness. I am, however, using it to keep the rolls separated, so they aren't moving around when they're in there. I think that'll work. Along with the cat hair. Because everything has to have cat hair on it, doesn't it? And now I need the glue gun. So this was one of my organizational changes. This box, isn't it pretty? It has a little sparkly gem on it. This was sent to me by a viewer with amazing smelling lemon soap. And I finally realized all of my glue sticks with my most often used glue gun fit in here perfectly. And it's very easy to access. And it's pretty to sit out. No, 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 hot. No, back. Eddie, back. Always works. Come up on your castle. Here. So, first thing I want to do is kind of have you actually see what I'm doing. That's what I want to do. Now, you can see. All I'm really doing is going to use the glue gun to tack these together. All I'm really doing is waiting for the glue gun to get hot so I can use it to tack these together.
I struggle with patience sometimes.
Okay. It fits. It sits.
These don't really need to be glued fully together. I'm just tacking them together so that they don't come unrolled as I'm working with them. Because they were. Same with gluing them to the cardstock. That's just to keep them in place.
This is a fabric I'm going to use to cover it. Isn't that pretty? I hope you can see the shimmer in it. It really is very pretty.
Just to clarify, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just fumbling and bumbling along at it, trying to figure it out as I go. And to be honest, it doesn't have to be perfect. I really don't care how nice every step along the way looks, so long as the end result is close to what I envision and brings me the happiness I'm looking for. And give me the motivation I need to keep going so I can finally finish this.
It's staying down in there. That's so sad.
The fabric won't stay tucked down in between the rolls, so we improvise.
There, that works. I think I'm gonna like that.
And then every now and then I actually remember that there is a camera watching, and you guys might want to see what I'm doing.
If you're seeing, but I'm just sticking the double-sided tape on the side of the roll, and then bringing the fabric up over, trying not to pull it off the roll before it, and just loosely tucking it in there. And then the double-sided tape will keep it from pulling back up out again. But right here I pulled it loose a few too many times while trying to figure out how to use it. So I'm going to have to redo this one, but that's okay.
My aim is to have several little mini hammocks for the pins to rest in. Mini pretty hammocks. I have several more videos in the works that will be coming up. Most are already filmed, and some are mostly completely edited. One is already uploaded and scheduled to go live next Sunday night. And a few just need like the final clip filmed. So I'm getting there with them.
I always miss that little ridge that it goes on.
Can we just take a moment to glory in all that prettiness?
And then we have Whitaker. I guess I should have dried this so it didn't have water spots on it. Look at how pretty. I like it. like it.
This reorganization series has been months in the making. I started it before I uploaded the video of Addie taking me for walks. I had everything sorted in little piles all over this place, filming and deciding what I wanted to go with what.
Oh, baby. What are we doing again?
Then I had a slight health setback, which required a month of bed rest in order to avoid hospitalization, because our COVID numbers were still high at the time, and things were getting mixed up and shoved out of the way, so I just had the boy throw everything into whatever container he could find to get them out of the way.
Only 2 more left.
Hence the montage of junk things you saw at the beginning of this video.
Come on, go. Come on. Yeah, let's go. There you go. So I think these will have to go somewhere else. Maybe I need one more row. Actually, that's going to go in my planner because that's feeling like a planner pen right now. Yeah, that sounds good. So this is going in my planner. These can go here.
But once I started again, I was struggling with motivation, so I wanted Pretty to help keep me going. Plus, I watched a video the other day that really, it spoke to me. It really helped to get my head back on straight and to get myself motivated to keep going. The channel's name is For the Love of Sorted. I've mentioned her channel before, and she is awesome. I'll post a video in the description box below. It's different ways to get yourself out of a rut. And it's like she was speaking just to me.
Pens. When you pull the pens out, you can see all the inks down there. Just sparkling.
Without knowing it, she was answering a lot of my unasked questions.
Thinking I would turn them over so you didn't see the labels. Just see the pretty colors, but then every time I wanted something, I had to turn it back over to see the labels. So I'll just leave it. Then you have the extra pens and like the cleaning and the refills, and there's some converters for changing it from fountain to ballpoint, things like that. It looks pretty. I like it. Let's stop gazing upon its loveliness and go on to the next step.
Maybe it'll help someone else. I hope it will help you as much as it helped me. And Mel, thank you. You'll never know what a huge help you were for me.
So this is my end of the table. It's basically where I live and where the cat pounces. Did you jump down and pounce? Yeah. And I think I'm going to put the drawers right there.
So the bottom part of this set just has often used things, and the top part has the pretty pens that I love to use that are so prettily displayed. I like it.
And everybody needs a purple cat-shaped pen.
Of course they do. So this was a long time coming, a long time in the works, but it's finally done.
I like this. I think that's going to be very handy. I'll pull up my chair. We'll sit here. And I can just see them whenever I want.
And then for whatever reason, I show you how I write in my journal and put it back.
I like it. I was thinking I could put this up here and the pen jar up there maybe, but the pen glass maybe, but no, because I like being able to. Why don't you come look at what I'm looking at? I like it. Do you like it, Addie? No? Why'd you shake your head? Why are you shaking your head? So what do you think? Do you like it? Do you like this? Look. Do you like it? Say if you like it. Smooches to people. Say thanks for watching. Take care and toodles. The little Addie smooches. Hey. You don't like the bright flash, do you? No. Her spot. And she monitors my sorting. Huh. That's going to change. That's in progress. I like it. I'm very happy with it. I think I'm going to love it. Just waking up and coming here and sitting down and seeing so many things that make me happy.
Having something like this to be my first view of the day does motivate me to keep going.
I think I'm very pleased with it.
Thanks for watching. Take care and toodles.